Today our topic is how to let go of the past like a Stoic. Life is full of moments, some good, some bad, and some we wish we could forget. But holding on to the past can weigh us down. It can stop us from living fully in the present and moving toward the future. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us how to let go of the past and find peace in the present. Stoics believe that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. This idea is powerful because it helps us focus on what we can change and accept what we cannot. The past is something we cannot change, no matter how much we wish we could. What happened yesterday, last month, or 10 years ago is over. It is fixed. We cannot go back and change it, but we can change how we think about it. This is where Stoicism can help. First, we need to understand that the past is outside of our control. The Stoics believe that things outside our control are indifferent. They do not define us. What defines us is how we respond to these things. If we spend too much time thinking about the past, we give it power over us. We let it control our emotions, our decisions, and our lives. But if we accept that the past is unchangeable, we can start to let it go. One way to let go of the past is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we focus on the present, we stop worrying about the past. We stop replaying old mistakes or wishing things had been different. Instead, we focus on what is happening right now. This helps us feel more grounded and less anxious. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on the impermanence of life. The Stoics believe that everything is temporary. The good times will not last forever, and neither will the bad times. This idea can help us let go of the past because it reminds us that nothing stays the same. The pain we feel today will not last forever. The mistakes we made in the past do not define our future. By accepting that life is always changing, we can stop clinging to the past and start living in the present. A key Stoic principle is to focus on what we can control. We cannot control what happened in the past, but we can control how we think about it. We can choose to learn from our mistakes instead of dwelling on them. We can choose to forgive ourselves and others instead of holding on to anger or regret. When we focus on what we can control, we feel more empowered. We realize that we have the power to shape our own lives, even if we cannot change the past. The Stoics also believed in the importance of gratitude. Gratitude helps us focus on the good things in our lives instead of the bad. When we practice gratitude, we stop focusing on what we have lost or what went wrong in the past. Instead, we appreciate what we have now. This shift in perspective can help us let go of the past and find joy in the present. Gratitude reminds us that even in difficult times, there is always something to be thankful for. Another important Stoic practice is to accept reality as it is. This means accepting the past without trying to change it. It also means accepting the present moment, even if it is not what we want. When we resist reality, we create suffering for ourselves. We waste energy trying to fight against what cannot be changed. But when we accept reality, we free ourselves from this struggle. We can focus our energy on what we can change instead of what we cannot. The Stoics also believed in the power of perspective. How we see the past can change how we feel about it. If we see the past as a source of pain, we will feel pain. But if we see the past as a teacher, we can learn from it. Every experience, good or bad, can teach us something. Even our mistakes can be valuable lessons. By changing our perspective, we can turn the past into something useful instead of something painful. Letting go of the past also means forgiving ourselves and others. Holding on to anger or regret only hurts us. It keeps us stuck in the past and prevents us from moving forward. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means letting go of the emotional weight that comes with it. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of the past. We can start to heal and move on. The Stoics believed that we should focus on living a virtuous life. Virtue means doing what is right, even when it is hard. It means being honest, kind, and courageous. When we focus on living virtuously, we stop worrying about the past. We focus on being the best version of ourselves in the present. This helps us let go of past mistakes and regrets because we are too busy doing good in the world. Another Stoic practice is to prepare for challenges. The Stoics believed that we should expect difficulties in life. They called this premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By imagining what could go wrong, we prepare ourselves to face challenges with courage and resilience. This practice can also help us let go of the past. When we accept that life is full of ups and downs, we stop being surprised or overwhelmed by difficulties. We realize that the past is just one part of our journey, and we have the strength to keep going. The Stoics also believed in the importance of self-discipline. Self-discipline means controlling our thoughts and actions. It means not letting our emotions control us. When we practice self-discipline, we can stop ourselves from dwelling on the past. We can choose to focus on the present instead. This takes practice, but over time, it becomes easier. Self-discipline helps us take control of our lives and let go of what we cannot change. Finally, the Stoics believed in the importance of community. We are not meant to go through life alone. When we share our struggles with others, we feel less alone. We realize that everyone has a past, and everyone makes mistakes. By connecting with others, we can find support and encouragement. This helps us let go of the past and focus on the present. Letting go of the past is not easy, but it is possible. The Stoics teach us that we have the power to control our thoughts and reactions. We can choose to focus on the present instead of the past. We can choose to learn from our mistakes instead of dwelling on them. We can choose to forgive and move on. By practicing Stoic principles, we can find peace and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, the past is gone, but the present is here. The future is waiting. Let go of what you cannot change and focus on what you can. Live virtuously, practice gratitude, and embrace the present moment. This is how you let go of the past like a Stoic.